Hi guys, welcome to my live. This is an impromptu all signs reading. And since you've been gone, how do they feel? What are their next actions? And a message just for you from them. So let's get started. Let's start with Aries. This is going to be a quick one. So, okay, Aries, how do they feel since you've been gone? I have the Queen of Cups and Justice. So they're trying to balance their emotions. They have a lot of love for you. You could have talked about marriage as well. Under the deck we have King of Wands. So yeah, very passionate um between you two. Tell me more. Let's get some more details. Of the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, it looks like they're devastated, but they're trying to wear a mask and make it seem like they're fine. They may be dating. But I feel like they're waiting around for you. Waiting around maybe for another chance. And let's see. So let's get their next actions. What are their next actions towards Aries? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Woo! This wanted to pop up. Let me see. I was trying to check to see. I don't have any reverses, but this came up reverse. So as their actions towards you, King of Swords in reverse, and ooh. If you're wondering if they've made a decision to come towards you, um, either they have made a decision that they don't want to, or they've decided they're just going to be cold towards you and not say anything at all towards you. No message, no phone call. Wow. What'd you do, Aries? Just kidding. Wow. Okay. What is your message from this person, Aries? Hi, everybody. We're just starting on Aries. So what is your message from this person, Aries, since you've been gone? The one thing, and this could be something that they probably would never admit to you, but since it's tarot, we can kind of look inside their brain and what they're thinking. Oop, you got two messages that wanted to pop out. Let's see. I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. And you're everything I want and need. So, like I said, I don't think they want, but I want to say ever admit this, but this is how they're feeling and what they're saying in their mind about you. And that's why I think they're devastated with the Ten of Swords. They know that they blew it. Is what I'm getting for you. Is it Sinfil? My name's Shay. Hi, Karen. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Remember, guys, this is going to be just a quick reading for y'all. Okay. Now, we're going to look at Taurus. So, since you've been gone, how do they feel? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. How does Taurus person feel right now? since Taurus has been gone. We have the Ten of Wands, they're struggling, and the Three of Pentacles. Under the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Let's get some more detail. Tell me about the Ten of Wands and the Three of Pentacles for how they feel. Strength card could be dealing with could be a Leo if you're wondering if this message is for you. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to be strong, and it has something to do with cooperation. Maybe the reason why it didn't work out is because struggling to be on the same page in the relationship, but they're still holding on to you. They have hope that things will change. So what are their next actions towards you, Taurus? Let's see. TikToks for freaks. You kind of look like young Juan from In Hype, and I have no idea who that is, but I'll look it up. Hi, Jerry. Okay, all right. What is their next actions? Let's see, Taurus. Nine of Pentacles. So it doesn't look like they're going to be taking any actions. They may be holding back and just healing, and maybe working on their finances, working, but it doesn't look like they'll be taking any actions towards you. So what is this is the Roses in Love Oracle deck, just in case you want to know. What is their one message for you? What does Taurus's person want to say about this connection? You're going to have to do better than that, Jerry. Let's see. They say, I lost sight of what was important in our connection. So yeah, they just lost their way. Maybe work or other things distracted them. Maybe their own ego is what I'm getting. This Nine of Pentacles. But yeah, that was your reading, Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. Adana, I like your makeup. Thank you. I kind of did it in a rush because I wanted to do this reading, and I thought, well, I gotta put some makeup on. Okay, Gemini. So how do they feel since you've been gone? Let's see. We have the King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Under the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So Gemini, they have a lot of love for you. And they may be, I want to say they're holding on to what was special about your connection. But also I'm getting what may have contributed to this disconnect is their jealousy, or maybe they were, I'm getting very possessive of you, and they know that. Let's see if we can get some more information. What else can you tell me about how they feel? Clarify the King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, two fives. Yeah, they have a lot of insecurities and a lot of regret about how that affected this connection. Is what I'm getting. Let's see, what are their next actions towards Gemini? Next actions towards Gemini. Four of Swords. So it looks like they're going to be working on healing, taking a break for themselves. Possibly, like I said, healing from these insecurities, trying to figure out how they can fix this in themselves so that it doesn't become a problem in their next relationship. So let's get a message from the Roses in Love Oracle deck. So what message do you have for Gemini from this person? What do they need to know? So we have, I miss the feeling of your body on mine. Well, very passionate. Just so you know, under the deck we have, I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Wow. Okay, Gemini, that was your reading. And next we have Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Let's see how they feel since you've been, ooh. The Eight of Swords, just if you wanted to know. Let's put that back and see if that comes out again. So Cancer, how do they feel since you've been gone? We have the Emperor, Two of Cups. Under the deck, we have Knight of Cups. With the Emperor, this is someone, it's kind of like a stoic energy. They never let anybody see how they truly feel. And with this Two of Cups, I feel like it's just an appearance. Like, let's get some more details on this, though. Clarify this Emperor and the Two of Cups for how Cancer's person feels. Why the Emperor and the Two of Cups? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Ooh. Yeah, this seems to me like a person that struggles with control and sharing that power with somebody when it comes to a relationship. And it really slowed things down in your connection. And I don't think they really don't feel like it was an issue, but obviously it was because you're not together anymore. So let's see, what are their actions towards Cancer? Thank you. Thank you, Allie. Is it Allie? What are their next actions towards you, Cancer? Whoa, we have the Lovers. So this is about a decision that they're needing to make. Could be between you and somebody else. That's a possibility for a small portion of you. Something told me to turn another card over, and it's the Eight of Swords. This is what dropped out in the beginning in the pre-shuffle, but they're stuck for some reason on making that decision. Maybe it has to do with something about money. They could be with somebody else now, possibly married for some of you. That's what I'm getting. What is their message to Cancer? What is the one thing that Cancer needs to know? This is your person's message to you. We have, I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. Wow. Let's look under the deck. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, and or Leo. Could be any sign though. So that was your reading, Cancer. Now we're moving on to Leo. You subbed? Great. Thanks. Okay, Leo's next. Have any Leos out there? Tell me what your sign is. Put it in the comments. Or the chat. Okay, Leo. How do they feel since you've been gone? Yeah, I already did Gemini. You'll have to go back. Pisces? Oh, good. I'm a Pisces too. Pisces sun. So we have Pisces sun, Mercury, and Venus. So. Okay, Leo. How do they feel since you've been gone? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Under the deck, we have the Emperor. It's coming out a lot. I feel like they're spreading their energy out, meaning they're possibly could be dating a lot, but I feel like they're keeping tabs on you though with this Page of Swords. So let's clarify and see. What else can you tell me about the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords for Leo's person? Clarify the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. We have the Chariot. I'm getting Cancer. And the Three of Swords. They could have tried to contact you and either you blocked them or it didn't. You didn't receive them as well as they hoped with this Three of Swords. And they feel maybe abandoned with this Five of Pentacles under the deck. Let's see, what are their next actions towards Leo? What is this person's next actions towards Leo? We have the Queen of Wands and the Hermit. That's kind of like a, what is it called? I feel like they want to come towards you, but it's like they're going back and forth, trying to figure out, should I? And if I do, how should I go about it? What should I say? How do I make this approach turn it in my favor? Is what I'm getting. Yeah. So what is their message to you? Let's see. What is this person's message to Leo? What do they want? Whoa, this one popped out. I'll give you another one. I keep dreaming about us together. So hard to pop out, but I'll get you another one. So they keep dreaming about you two. How good things were in the past, and I feel like they're longing to have that back with you. Because I miss the feeling of your body on mine. I got this, what was it for? Was it Gemini, I think? Gemini or Cancer? You might want to look back on that one. And under the deck, I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. And that was Leo. Okay. Next we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So how do they feel since you've been gone? How does this person feel since Virgo's been gone? We have Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I think they're hoping that you can at least be friends with them. I feel like they've invested so much in this that they at least want to be friends if they can't be anything else. And this may be something that will turn out well for both of you. So this could be the thing that helps bring you back to each other, is what I'm getting. Anything else? Clarify this Seven of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles for Virgo's person. We have the Eight of Cups and the Three of Cups. So yeah, I feel like they're longing for that connection with you. And I feel like y'all were really good friends, and you had more going for each other than just the romance and the passion. They really loved being able to talk to you, having conversations and things like that. They loved that part. So what are their next actions towards you, Virgo? What are their next actions towards you? What are their next actions towards you? We have the Hermit, could be dealing with the Taurus, and the Five of Cups. Well, I feel like they're just going to be thinking about this, not really doing much. I hear wallowing in self-pity, maybe. That's what I'm getting. So let's get you a message from this person, Virgo. What is it that you need to know? It's what they want to let you know about this connection at this time. What does Virgo's person want them to know? Watching you move on is killing me, but I want what is best for you. Under the deck we have, I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. So those are your messages from that person, Virgo. And next we have Libra. So how do they feel, Libra? The person, since you've been gone, let's see, let me get that straight. Since you've been gone, how do they feel? We have the Ace of Pentacles, still thinking about maybe that offer they gave you, about Nine of Cups. Yeah, they still wish that you were together, that this could have gone further if you were just in a relationship. I feel like they saw you as the person they wanted to marry. The Four of Wands. That confirms it. So what are their actions? What are their next actions towards Libra? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Ace of Swords. So they're going to be contacting you. They have had an epiphany about something. They feel really sure about this. Six of Wands. They may do what is it called? A grand gesture. And we have the Empress under the deck. Okay, Libra, expect some communication from this person. What is the message that they want to give you? What is the message from this person to Libra? What do they want them to know? I want to break this no contact. What did I say? The cards don't lie. There's your contact. They want to break this no contact. Under the deck, what do we have? Let's look. I am running because I don't think I deserve you. That could be for some of you. Small portion of you. Okay, Libra. Now, next, we have Scorpio. So, how does Scorpio's person feel since Scorpio has been gone? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. How do they feel right now since Scorpio's been gone? Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords. Really hurt, depressed even. The Emperor. Wow, let's clarify this. Let's get some more. I feel like there's more to this. Tell me about this Ten of Swords and the Emperor energy for Scorpio. What is this about? Could be dealing with an Aries. Ten of Pentacles and the Temperance card. Ooh, we have the Seven of Swords under the deck. Some kind of somebody lied, could be them. Take it how it resonates, but they see if y'all were married, they feel like they want to heal this. They want to stay married. They want to stay with you if you're just, been in a long-term relationship and you're having problems and you're separated. Is what I'm getting. So, what are their next actions though? Towards Scorpio. What is their next actions? Page of Cups. So, I feel like they're going to be contacting you. It's going to be a sincere gesture, maybe small, but I feel like they're being very genuine. And with the Nine of Wands, it's going to be, I want to say, they have their hopes up, but they just feel like they may be, they're just trying to prepare themselves for maybe a rejection from you, Scorpio. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords under the deck, and they may, I think they have this idea that whatever this deception was, that it may be something that you can't come back from. So what is your message? See, Roses in Love Oracle deck. What do you want Scorpio to know? What does this person want you to know, Scorpio, about your connection right now? Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So they haven't forgotten about you. Under the deck we have, I'm keeping tabs on you. They can't let you go, Scorpio. And who can't? Scorpios are, once you've had a Scorpio show you that love, it's hard not to, or should I say it's hard to forget that. Okay, Scorpio, that was your reading. Next we have Sagittarius. So how does Sagittarius feel since you've been gone, Sagittarius? How do they feel right now? Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. They have a lot of, should I say, they're struggling when it comes to dealing with their emotions, is what I'm getting. With this Four of Pentacles, it's like I don't even think they're addressing it. Kind of like in denial is what I'm getting. So let's clarify and see what else we can get from this. Clarify the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles for this person. What is this about? Tell me more. The Death card and the King of Pentacles could be dealing with an earth sign. This is Scorpio's card, so you might want to look at the previous sign, Scorpio. This could have something to do with it. Yeah, this person is having to go through some kind of transformation, and could be either from having to do with their career or their finances. And for others of you, if this is a person that was married or is married, they're having to break off that relationship. Just for a small portion of you. So, what are their actions? What are their next actions towards you, Sagittarius? What is their next actions? We have the Five of Cups. So yeah, this is them still I don't want to say so much in denial, more like they're looking to the past on everything that happened between you two, what they did, and how that affected your future. That's what I'm getting. So what is their message for you, Sagittarius? What is it that they want you to know? No one understands me like you. And under the deck we have, it makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. So that right there tells you that they really do love you because they're thinking about your happiness, not just theirs. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Now, next we have Capricorn. So, Capricorn, how do they feel since you've been gone? We have the Hangman, could be dealing with Pisces. We have the Knight of Swords. They know that this is past tense. This is they know they've had to sacrifice something, but they chose not to. And with this Knight of Swords, I feel like they feel some type of way about it, and they feel justified. Is what I'm getting. So let's clarify that. Tell me more about this Hangman and Knight of Swords for how they feel since Capricorn's been gone. We have the World card and the Empress. Yeah, this goes to about what I said. They, even though this is over, they pretty much are doing great. They feel like, you know what? It didn't work out. They're accepting it and they're moving on, is what I'm getting. What are their next actions, if any? I don't think they will have any actions towards you, but let's just see. Let's take that. We have, just wanted to come out, so Queen of Cups. Let's get another card. What are their actions, their next actions towards Capricorn, if any? King of Pentacles. Yeah, with this Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles, I feel like they're going to be concentrating on a relationship they may have gotten into. They may be in a relationship right now and they're focused on that. Anything else? I feel like I need more details about that. Why the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles for their actions? Page of Swords and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like Even they're gonna be doing that, they're still gonna be spying on you, checking on what you're doing, trying to hold back from talking to you, from doing anything about these feelings that they still have for you. That's what I'm getting. So what is their what is their message to you, Capricorn? What does this person want you to know about your connection right now? I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. What did they do? Under the deck we have pictures of you still make me smile. See, so they still think about you, but I feel like they know whatever it is that they did, they know that they weren't acting right, whatever it was, and you're justified in leaving, or not even speaking to them again. That's what I'm getting. So let's move on to Aquarius. How do they feel since you've been gone, Aquarius? How do they feel since you've been gone? Whoa. We have the King of Wands. Could be dealing with a Leo or fire sign. What else? Eight of Swords. So even though they could be, dating around, even in another relationship, they're still stuck on your connection, and they still think about you. Let's clarify this. Clarify the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords for how they feel since Aquarius has been gone. Why the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords? The Death card and Six of Cups. So I feel like the reason why they're stuck when it comes to your connection, I feel like it has to do with the way they feel about you, as far as you could have known this person since childhood. Something's changed. Could be you, could be them, but they acknowledge that. And they still have that love for you, that passion, but they know that. I feel like you've changed, Aquarius. And even though you share a past, many years possibly, but you're not the same person you were. And they see that. And maybe you just don't connect like you used to. So what are their actions? What are their next actions towards Aquarius? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What are their next actions towards Aquarius? Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning. We have the Five of Swords. It's going to come with a lot of mind games. I hate to see that. So if they do try to come towards you, I would, this is just advice, but I feel like they're just doing it to see if they can get you back and then maybe drop you with this Five of Swords. But that's what I'm getting. So just be aware of that. What is their one message to Aquarius? What do they need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? This is this person's message to you, Aquarius, right now. I loved you more than I let on. This is a person with some issues. They say they loved you and they couldn't show you. Okay, what's under the deck? I want to rebuild our connection. Yep. But like I said, I think they have ulterior motives, and there's not a foundation in it's not healthy. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, that was your reading. Last but not least, we have Pisces. So, how does this person feel since Pisces has been gone? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. How has this person been feeling since Pisces been gone? Ten of Pentacles. Maybe they're financially secure. Ace of Cups. Okay. I get it. This person is in a relationship. It's new. Looks like they're, in love, but looks can be deceiving. So let's look closer. Clarify this Ten of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups for how this person is feeling since Pisces has been gone. We have the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person, even though they're in a new relationship, they feel bitter about, could be about your past connection with this person, but I feel like they're bitter about relationships in general. And even though they are in one, it's kind of like they have that love-hate relationship with being with someone, because they feel like, well, I want to be with someone, but I hate what that entails me, what I have to do, or the work that I have to put in for a relationship. And that to me sounds kind of selfish. We have the Tower underneath the deck. Yeah. I feel like when it comes to relationships and what the work you have to put in, I feel like they don't like that part. And they like the newness of a relationship. So let's find out, what is their actions towards you, Pisces? What are their next actions towards you? Let me do that again. I'm so sorry. These cards are not cooperating. Let's try that again. Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What is this person's next actions towards Pisces? Three of Cups. And the Four of Wands. So they could invite you to a party or some gathering, but I feel like you may run into them, is what I'm getting. So if you live in a small town, or your circles, your friendship circles, you have the same friends, you may be running into each other. But if that's not the case, I feel like they may have a friend invite you to some kind of gathering and they're just so happen to be there, you know? Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. What is their message to Pisces? The one thing that they want Pisces to know. Or say if they could. I treated you like an option and I am sorry. I was going to get another card. Should I get? Yeah. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. And under the deck, I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. See, to me, that's kind of selfish. It's like, I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. Kind of makes me think they just want to be around you because you made them feel good. Maybe. So more about them, less about you. That's what I'm getting. So those were the readings tonight, guys. Hope you liked it. And please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Trying to grow my channel. So, oh, and I also have private readings. You can just email me. The information is in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye.